Welcome back to this Jack. Yes, my stream times are extremely random, Sawyer. And that's mostly because I'm bipolar, and my sleep pattern is incredibly random, to be honest. Hey, Bangle. So basically what I'm telling you is, I don't know if I'm going to be awake at my projected stream time, which I tried to try to shoot for stream around noon my time to 2 p.m. my time. But the problem is, because I'm bipolar and my sleep pattern is erratic, I can't control my sleep pattern, which is why I'm considered unemployable. So I decided I'm just going to go ahead and stream now. So, and I kind of haven't given up on actually doing the RL1 run. I honestly haven't. I'm going to tell you I have, but I haven't. So, very good. There we go. So, for those who missed the last time I was doing this, I decided I wanted to get some upgrade material for my weapon, so I'm here in the Volcano Manor. Now, the route I took to get to the Volcano Manor is not the normal route. Oh, I have to fix something up top. Hang on. I'm technically also live on Twitch now, because Atrium, who does the vertical thing, allows me to dual stream. Anyway, the route I took, the parkour was awful. Yeah. One of the best shields is in there, and there's also a really good another item up early, Jack. No, I have not gone to bed yet. Ow. I got distracted. This is probably going to kill me. Oh, okay, cool. No, I have not gone to bed. That's the difference. That's one of the problems with my bipolarism. I just straight up do not sleep very well. I'll go long period. Like, I think I'm on the edge of a manic episode. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how I dodged that. Yep. And I don't have any of my sleeping stuff, and I can't summon. So remember, this is an RL1 run, no summons. Yay. And there we go, that quick. It was that quick. Yeah, I got a hit in. No, I fucked up. So one of my problems, like, this is actually like trying to teach me not to be as aggressive as I like to be. I gotta look for my openings. So, everybody, big breath in, murderous death out. Oh shit! Sawyer just became a murder hobo, level 3. I think you're the only level 3 murder hobo I've got. Also, I haven't seen my alerts go off in a while, so that's actually kind of nice. I'm gonna die. There we go. I didn't jump, I just landed, so. I haven't seen my alerts in a while. It's nice to see that actually still working. But no, welcome to being a level 3 murder hobo. Appreciate it. See, now you got the coffee mug next to your picture. I don't know if anybody else can see it. I can see it. Whee! I'm probably still going to die because I took a little bit of damage before going in the lava. There we go. Woo! Yeah, that little 8-bit coffee mug is what I kind of use. Although with the amount of like Dark Souls stuff I do, I really need to like repatent a lot of it away from like from D&D stuff to like FromSoft stuff. And you can use your membership as a way of voting for which is your. So what happened was I pushed circle to try and start sprinting, but I wasn't pushing a direction, so my character just jumps backwards. That was just funny. Yep, this is Elden Ring. I'm inside Volcano Manor right now. And like there would be like, because I can, I'd probably have like a total of oh no, that's fine. You can do that version if you want. The reason I usually say Sword of Milos is because that gives you regular FP restoration, which is kind of a big deal. And the coffee pot's fresh. My dad was coming out and I was just letting him know I made a fresh pot of coffee. Alright, let's see if I can do it this time without getting killed. I love the Fire Monk outfit. Okay, I got out of that. Damn it. Oh, no, that's a very valid reason right there. Another weapon that's really good for doing it, you didn't need the Sacred Sword for it, although that's one of the better ones, is actually just using the Blasphemous Blade. I'm at RL1. I have not leveled once with this character. That's the whole point of this challenge, RL1. Rune level 1. My health is large like that because I have this talisman in right here. Although, put this on. Oh yeah, the Blasphemous Blade is the most broken weapon in the game right now for PvE. There's some items that's over in the Shadows of the Erd Tree that make it even more powerful. Like, obscenely more powerful. I've got about 600 hours in this game. I do want to do a Dark Souls 3 Broken Sword run. I'd like to actually do that with Dark Souls 1, but I don't hate myself that much. Like, there's this constant static in the back of my head of self-hate. Yeah, not that much, though. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to finish this challenge. This is more of, I wanted to see if I could. And right now, because I did this to myself, I'm here fighting this guy. I got lucky with that one. Let him hit me, because he's gonna... There he goes, he went right out of it, like I wanted him to. I'll read your chats in a second. Damn it. I got stuck in that corner. Anyway, what's up? I like Sea of Thieves. Lisa, Daniel, not too bad. How about you? How you doing? Sea of Thieves is not a bad game. Illegitimate is not a bad game. The only thing I don't like about it is you have those people who like either hack or never stop playing it, and therefore have like an obscene amount of like just things that they're going to do to screw you over. And they like take advantage of players who just don't have the luxury of being able to do shit. So, like there's been more than one time I've had a decent amount of loot on Sea of Thieves, and then a player comes up and just sinks my stuff. Now you can play on PvE servers now, but you have like no real reason to do it, and also there's like no real progression in the game. Like it doesn't feel like it's worth it. Like any progression you make in game is only until you log out of the game, and that throws me for a loop. But it's a fun game, especially if you got some good buddies to play it with. It just doesn't feel like there's anything worth unlocking. Everything in there is cosmetic. Did it too soon. I'm starting to learn his pattern, though. But Alicia, Daniel, I'm doing all right. I appreciate you at least asking. How about you? What's going on in your life? Like a 10-year-old game. It's not a new game. It only just now is getting a PvE server. It's kind of old, yeah. It's on every system though, as far as I know, though. So that's something. Mind you, oh, you son of a left tit. I don't know. That was the most random like cursing or like insult I could think of. Start. Sorry. Start cursing like somebody from like the 1720s is like, you scallywag. You got to remember what George Carlin's "Some Dirty Words You Can't Say on Radio and Television," right? Apparently, tit's one of them. Got out of there. I don't know how. I'll read that in a second. Damn it. All right. Yeah. Let's see. What were the? I'm trying to remember the 7 dirty words. Hang on. Shit, piss, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits. That's it. Sorry, George Carlin's one of my favorite comedians. May he rest. I think you would have had a lot of fun with what's going on in the world right now. Yeah. Mind you, something that traumatizes me, something that depresses me, that there is a whole generation of kids who have grown up at this point never knowing Robin Williams. Think about that. They didn't grow up with Robin Williams like all of us other damaged people have. I mean, how can you live your life knowing that you don't know who Robin Williams is? Travesty. Yeah, I know. I thought of it the other day. I don't know if I was on stream when it occurred to me, but it just depressed me. I was like, wait, these kids never knew Robin Williams. They didn't grow up with Mrs. Doubtfire. They didn't grow up with Aladdin, because he was both genie in 1 and 3. Not 2, though. How did he hit me? It's fine. Deja vu, deja vu. Damn. I got lucky with that duck, though. Come on, do something. I knew that was coming too. He can do that. Jumanji? Yeah, that's another good example. Godskin Noble. There are two of them. Two different variants. There's the skinny one and the fat one. Each one has a different attack pattern. And they're also regarded as the boss that everybody hates fighting the most. Because there's actually a variant of them where you fight them at the same time. And they reincarnate each other. The version I'm fighting is technically an optional one. You do not need to fight him. Kind of, yes. That's one way of looking at it. But these are the Godskin Nobles. I think Stamina's going to be my best bet. He's going to cheat. I'm going to cheat too. I'll read what y'all are saying in a second. Damn it! I was a little out of reach. I was a little out of reach. If I had just hit him 2 more times, he would have been down. Almost had him. And yeah, if I can, I'm going to do that gimmick again if I can. I don't care. I'm going to, like, if he's going to be cheap on me, I'm going to be cheap on him. I don't care. If I had sleep, I'd be putting him to sleep. But I forgot to actually bring the sleeping powder. Like, I'm not joking, by the way, for those who don't know. God damn it. I might die. The Godskin Nobles can be put to sleep. They're the only bosses that can. Yes, this is an RL1 Rune Level 1 challenge. I wanted to come through the Volcano Manor to get stuff, and I took one of the speedrunning routes I know, and forgot that I'd be fighting the Godskin Noble, so I kind of screwed myself over. So I decided I'm going to be beating the Godskin Noble now. Ow, I popped my ankle. Need y'all to know that. Yes, except for with Eternal Sleep. Eternal Sleep is a new mechanic that's in the DLC. It puts them to sleep where they don't, but they have a go to sleep and wake up animation, and you can wail on them the whole time. And if you're doing a good bleed weapon, you can use that to your advantage. I was going to say he shouldn't be able to hit me from that range. Damn it. Fast heal. I wasn't... Okay. Now, for those who are just joining and don't know this about me, because of my bipolarism, my sleep pattern is incredibly erratic. So you'll see me stream at weird hours like this. So for those who didn't know that about me, that's why I'm considered unemployable. I literally cannot maintain a normal human sleep pattern. And a lot of speed runs and how people would get past the Godskid Noble. Yeah. Well, it's beyond just insomnia. Yeah, no, it's like I like talking about this stuff. Beyond insomnia. So, by the way, this is the sleep pots. Is what you'd use to put them to sleep. I don't have the Trinia flowers. Now, if I was good at parkour, there is a way to skip this boss, but I'm not good at parkour, so. A little short. I was gonna say I should be really out of range for that. All right, I'm back. Had to scream. Which one? The pulse attack? It's his immediate counter he can do, and you can learn to do it. It was bullshit. Like, when he did it was bullshit. But I was a toe's stub away. I can get him. We're gonna get him. I can get him. He says optimistically. That was bullshit. He shouldn't have been able to do that attack at that sequence, but he did. Whatever. That's whatever. Deja vu, deja vu, deja vu. Those who are also new to seeing me do this, when you see me like lower my head and stop talking, I'm very focused. I also might randomly sing, just a heads up. Usually Bohemian Rhapsody, in case anyone's wondering. No. The reason I'm fighting him is actually because you can get his weapon, but not from this this fight. The reason I'm actually going through him is because there's actually a couple of somber smithing stones that are behind him that I wanted to get. Although I'm an idiot and chose to go this route. There's other places I could have went, but I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go this way. Because there's actually a parkour route to get it from here anyway without fighting him. That was luck. That was my fault. I need to not be so aggressive. I don't have the health to be aggressive. I don't have the power to be aggressive. I need to be calm and methodical. Yep, see if we can do this. Let me rephrase that. Let's not see if we can do this. We're going to do this. But yeah, his weapon is called the Godskin Peeler. I think that's what it's called. It's a really powerful rapier. I think you get it. I think I know where you get it, but not from this fight. Oh, you dick! I got screwed up because the lock-on turned off. But basically, the two weapons you can get as a Godslayers is his rapier, and then there's a twin blade that you can get. Both are pretty legit in their own right. Like, legitimately are both really good. They're not... They're... I would put either high B or low A weapons, stat-wise. They get outclassed by a majority of, like, boss weapons as a whole. I think, is there anything I could have done going that way? No, okay. Because if I knew my parkour right, I could, Yes, S being the highest rank, obviously. That means it's completely broken, and most OP builds use this item. The Blasphemous Blade is S rank right now, as an example. I don't even know what I just did. I couldn't even dodge. I don't know what's going on. Like, I was doing great, now I just lost it. I think I need another sip of coffee. That's clearly the answer. What I'm supposed to do, by the way, where I'm supposed to go, is there's a different boss I'm supposed to go do. Yeah. There's in this game, there's a thing called I think they're called the Virgin Abductors. Anyway, possibly. Like there probably is a timing to get out of it, but I'm not getting it right. So I want to try something. This probably won't work, but I want to try it. Let's assume this is not going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm not going to be able to parry him, which is not what I'm going after. Because I don't think he is parryable. Someone would have to look it up if he is, I don't know. Oh, by the way, in case anyone's wondering why I keep saying if I was good at parkour. If I was good at parkour, there is a way to get up there, which is where I want to end up being anyway. The fire monk can't come on the bridge. There's a way to jump from here to there, but I have never been able to do it. I have never been able to do it. I've tried for hours before, and more often than not, I just jump to my death. See? Like, there is a way to do it, though. I've seen people do it. Anyway, I have something I want to try. This probably won't work. But fingers crossed. What the hell? That screwed me up. It can be done. It requires like almost frame perfect jump, and I can't do it. I'm not good enough for it. Now the reason why I don't just teleport out is because of the way I got here was considered a trap. It means I can't teleport out until I hit another site of grace, and there are no site of graces I can actively hit right now. Anyway, we're going to try again with the idea I had. No, we're not. I am and am not. I know actually a way to get back out if I wanted to. I know a way to get out if I wanted to, but I'm not using it. I want to try something. What's up, sire? Sire. You were just answering Mosab. Alright, we're going to try Golden Val, see if that helps me any. I doubt it will. I'm pretty sure you'd find things you'd like about it in Elden Ring. It is a lot more fast-paced than any Dark Souls. Like, if I had to describe the relationship between Elden Ring and Dark Souls, I would say take Dark Souls 3, take the final boss of Dark Souls 3's DLC, and make him the average enemy in speed. Yeah, Elden Ring is a very long game in its own right. Remember, I feel the need to point out it can be beaten in under an hour, I think is the current thing, but oh yeah. The bosses are tough. But like any but you wouldn't be a FromSoft player if you wanted it easy, right? I think the current speed record for glitchless category is sub-hour. Ow, dick! Thank you for waiting. He got patience. Any percent glitchless. Any percent glitchless. Because with glitches, it's under 5 minutes. Because you got to remember, the category I want to learn to do is glitchless, the any percent glitchless. You guys will probably see me do some of it on stream. Which I know the route roughly up to Morgoth. Once you get there, I kind of don't know the route as well, but mind you, it's pretty straightforward. Because Elden Ring is built on a lot of the same things that all the other FromSoft games are. They have a lot of the same glitches, so they use that as a basis. And there's a community. God damn it! I didn't mean to do that. I wasted a heal. Thank you for waiting. Some of the bosses in early Elden Ring, late Elden Ring, are not as nice. They will wait for you to actually buff up as you walk in and spirit summon. But then you have like the final boss of the DLC. No, the second you walk through the door, he's already attacking you. He like charges through it. He like practically, the second you're through the golden gate, he's already hitting you. You want to, yeah. That's called bleed. This weapon does do bleed. It's not a common proc on it, so I don't get to rely on it, but it's a thing. Now, if I was doing the speed run, I'd have a lot more health and be able to rely on it. But I don't, so. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I actually hate bleed in this game. I hate it. It's so fucking OP. Most bosses are... Most of the times it's the best way to melt a boss. Bullshit! There we go. Damn it. No, they are not. That's in my Ash of War. It's called the Bloodhound Step. It's unique to this weapon. Bloodhound's Finesse. My bad. It's unique to this weapon. That's what's letting me do that. Katanas are not the weapons that inflict the most bleed. They're just most famous for it because you have the Rivers of Blood weapon, which is a really powerful katana. No. For the longest time, the weapon that held the record for the most powerful when it came to bleed was actually twin blades. If you dual wielded twin blades, you could just proc bleed like it was nothing. And then I think it either got nerfed or just the new weapon in DLC, which is a spear, actually became the #1 weapon. And I think there's also a hammer that can do it too. But basically, you hit someone and it causes bleed almost instantly. There is a weapon of every type that causes bleed. There is hammers, there are swords, there are, you name it. There's whips that cause bleed, which makes sense actually. Actually, there's 2 of them, now that I think of it. I don't know why I got away with that. Thank you. I don't know how that hit me. I want to try something. I tried it a little bit ago. I didn't give it much chance. Let's give it another chance. Behind these guys, no one really knows. Like, they haven't really gone into depth explaining them. However, asterisk, ampersand, my running theory is they are tied to Rickard, the person who's here. And the reason why is Rickard is the god-consuming serpent. He wants to eat all the other gods. Gods get nobles. And it fits. But the lore on them specifically has not really gone in depth very well. We're going to try something with this. This is probably not going to work. It's probably a bad idea. Let's give it a try. I, in theory, could do the shield trick. I'm not going to. Damn it, I got stuck rolling backwards. Well, no, shields are actually a lot more powerful in Elden Ring than they have been in any other game. As far as I know. I don't remember any of the others having this feature. I'll actually show you. I'll actually show you what I was doing. Hang on. This will be... this is a gimme. I'm going to go ahead and die on this one, but I'll show you what it was. Against the monster that's slower. Alright. With the shield, you can... Okay, let's not do it against him. He'll his fire will burn through my shield. But yeah, the shields in Dark Souls, or sorry, Elden Rings, so fucking epic. Here's what you can do. All right, I'm gonna block. Because I blocked, I can return. I get to do a free heavy attack. His attack pattern was very... Either way, the moral of the story is, if you block someone's attack, you're able to immediately return with a heavy attack. If you can get interrupted, that's what kept happening to me. There you go. No. So you have to know how to read shields to understand what it's going to do. If you look above, right here, right where I'm pointing, you'll see guard damage negation. He was doing physical damage. I have 100% damage reduction on that shield. So it means if it's physical damage, I won't take it. However, I'll take 43%. I'll take 43% less magic damage, 43% less fire damage, 27% less lightning damage, and 43% less holy damage. Guard boost means how much stamina I'm going to lose every time I block. That's what that means. Now, medium shields always almost have 100% physical damage negation. Almost always. There are a few exceptions. However, you might want to have different shields depending on your opponent. If I'm fighting a magical opponent, I'd want to use this shield. 71% magic negation. So no, you don't take chip damage unless you're using a bad shield, actually. Or you're using a shield that's meant purely for parry. Because there are shields like that. Weapons, you can block with as well if you want. You can block with as well, but you will take chip damage. I don't know if there is one, but you might be able to make one. There are a few ways to make shields even scarier. Or even more powerful. Yes. But you have to know what you're doing to get it. Dick. He hit me with his tail. Damn it. Hang on. We're taking a short break from this. I'll show you what I'm talking about when it comes to that. Hang on. Sotomante. Yes, there are a handful, but a majority of them are ways I don't want to use. All right, here is my New Game Plus character. Now, let's go to I need a bonfire / sleight of grace / whatever you want to call it. All right. I'm gonna equip the shield just so I can show you. Okay, so here's all the different shields. Okay. we'll look at this Mesmer one right here, okay? It's a medium shield, nothing too crazy. This is my New Game Plus character. It's the one I did on stream when I was doing the Shadow of the Erdtree run. Anyway, so here's the Mesmer shield, okay? You can see it does 43 across the board with 100 physical, all right? What I can do is I can equip a different Ash of War onto it. Now, depending on how I change the Ash of War, will change how it handles the different elements, okay? So if I were to put fire on it, it would protect from fire and lightning even more better, but it would lose the others. So, because of that, you can actually make a really powerful shield in that way. Now, for what you were talking about doing... Hang on, I gotta come up here for something. Because I actually didn't pick it up. Yeah, debate parlor. I need to grab an item. I forgot to get this on my first playthrough. So what I just got was the Glintstone Wet Blade, okay? Ooh, I don't know if I have the other shield I want. Let's go snag it. No, I've killed him. I've killed him. There's no way he's alive. Oh, in case anybody wants to see. Talking about Ash of Wars. There you go. That's the Ash of War you get for Mesmer's thing. Anyway. Alright, this is the Carlian Knight Shield. This is the best medium shield for anti-magic, okay? I'm going to put parry on it for no fucking reason. Me putting parry on it raises it to 81. It does. Also, hi, Luca? I apologize, I'm going to butcher your name. Anyway, so that just raised its magic negation to 81. Now, this is a completely unupgraded shield too, by the way. Because remember, if you upgrade the shields, they get more powerful too. And that's just a medium shield. There are heavy shields. I don't have the fingerprint shield, unfortunately, but I do... Where the fuck is it? I know I had it. I used it for the final boss. I'm confused. Or can I not put an... Oh, it's because I can't put an Ash of War on it. You do have this shield. This shield is a heavy shield, okay? I can't use it with this character because I don't have the strength for it. That's one of the problems with having these shields, but we're going to pretend I can. These are heavy shields, all right? They require an obscene amount of strength to use, but if you look at them, 100% physical negation, like nothing below 60%, and it's fully upgraded with a 90 guard boost, which means almost no stamina is consumed using it. You want to see me using this? Go watch my final fight versus the DLC of the Shadow of the Erdtree. This is the shield I used for it. The Visage Shield's also a cool shield. In case you're wondering what it is, it's a flamethrower shield. It literally shoots flames. Now I don't think it'll let me use it because I don't have the stats for it. But oh well. Oh no, it's not letting me. Yeah, it's not letting me because I don't have the stats for it. But yeah, that's what that is. Another thing worth mentioning about this spear is this. This is its heavy charged attack. I yeet it. Here's my heavy attack. I yeet it. This one's a more powerful and does this. Leaves fire behind. Yeah. Any other weapons or questions you have about about stats and stuff like that you want me to cover? Sword of Milos 9. Lydia's sword. Glad I could help. I do want to show you all this. So there's a weapon. Oh, we were talking about whips that do bleed. This right here would do bleed. Oh, that's an easy one. I'll show you. The martial arts weapons that were introduced in Shadows of the Erdtree are my all-time favorites. There are two of them. I have both. They're in the Shadows of the Erdtree. You have to get the DLC for it. Here's the other version of it, where you're more kicking. But this character was built more for me using the Spear of the Impaler. Yeah, plus 25. No, weapons that are upgraded with smithing stones go to plus 25. Boss weapons go to plus 10. Yeah, those weren't boss weapons, and I was doing that shit. The spear is a boss weapon. Is there anything else y'all want me to check out here? Or are we going to go back? Do y'all want me to go back to my RL1 run? Because I can show you all some more shit here. Hell, if I had an, do I have one? No, I don't. Oh, what's the armor? It's the helm of solid. It's the suit of solitude. You get it. You can get it like almost as soon as you walk into the DLC. But I have pretty much everything. The double great stars? You talking about these? No, and that's because I don't like bleed. I actively avoid using bleed if at all possible. Yep. People are like straight up saying, yeah, the Knight of Solitude is either Goblin Slayer or Guts. I hate bleed. Bleed is so broken. I try to avoid it. If I want to go broken, I will instead use... Where is it? Where are you? The Antspur Rapier. And once again, this is a weapon that people sleep on. I'll show you why. Alright. It's a weapon that naturally does Scarlet Rot. No matter what, it does Scarlet Rot. Remember this, folks. It does Scarlet Rot. Now, let's give it Bloodhound Step. Why? Because then I can still go down here and do this. Now it does Bleed and Scarlet Rot. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do Bleed. I want to do Poison and Scarlet Rot. You see my point? So we're going to put Bleed on it. It's just going to do a Bleed. Oh, and I can still do this. Now let's take it to another level. It's a thrusting weapon. So kids in the class, what does that mean? This. So here's me hiding behind a shield. Under normal circumstances, I'm just going to grab any sword, it doesn't matter. Here, we'll use this. Under normal circumstances, I have to come out from behind the shield to attack. But with a spear, or a thrusting weapon, I get to stay behind it the whole time. So I'm going to hide behind my shield, and it can be a massive effing shield. And I'm going to poke you with a weapon that's doing bleed and scarlet rot the whole time. How do you think I beat the final boss of the DLC? This weapon is one of the most broken weapons in the game and is actually really easy to get. And people sleep on it. And you can dual wield this old bitch. But once again, I hate bleed weapons. But that's if I feel like I want to go broke. Where you get it? I'll show you. I haven't gotten it on this new playthrough. By the way, this is one of the weapons I was talking to you about that's considered broken currently with bleed builds. It's this one. All right. So you got to go to the Atlas Plateau. Okay? Which you're like, wait, Atlas Plateau's mid-game. No, it's not. If you know how to get there, it's really easy to get here. By the way, if y'all got questions about this game, ask. I love fucking talking about this game. I'm looking at making a video talking about how lucky that we never got to fight 2 bosses at their full power. 2 specific bosses. Oh, I think Sawyer, you were the one who wanted me to play through Dark Souls 2 again, but use a magic build. Was it you? I don't know why I'm bothering to break that, but there we go. Anyway, that's not it. That was just me grabbing that. But yeah, if y'all have got any Elden Ring questions, ask. I fucking know this game pretty damn well, and I'm still finding shit in this game, to be honest. There was a cave I didn't know about that existed here. Okay. Then it was either you or Mohab Gamer, because I don't think it was, I know it wasn't Muhammad, because unfortunately we don't have them coming by anymore, sadly. Because that was a conversation that was going on at the end of my Dark Souls 2 streams. Yeah, because if I give up on doing the RL1 run, then I'll probably just go into a Dark Souls 2 magic run because it was requested. You guys might randomly get to see me stream other Souls-likes every now and then, like I might drop back into Lies of P again, because that was a really insanely fun game. Anyway, oh. So I'm up here by the Poison Castle, okay? You follow me, Luca? For me, it's like 4 in the morning. I also sleep weird, so don't expect me to have a schedule. Anyway, so I'm up here by the Poison Castle. You continue on up to the northwest of it. There is going to be a giant golem up here who's going to shoot arrows at me, and it's going to be a bitch. But who I'm trying to kill is this person right here. And there we go. I got the Antspur Rapier. But it's like 4 in the morning for me. I have played Destiny, but I haven't played since the last 2 expansions. Like, the last time I played was with the Witch Queen, and I have no interest in playing anymore, especially because it's dying. Like, they literally are firing most of their staff. And they've also said they're not making a Destiny 3. Like, they were going to, but then they shelved it. Yeah, pretty much. That's the reason why I wanted to use this. It's not even the best weapon. Here. I'll show y'all something. This game has a lot of mischievousness to it. A lot of mischievousness to it. Yeah. It literally, like, a lot of the boss weapons are literally meant to be attacks that the bosses have used previously. And then they turn it into a weapon. Yeah, I think I'm going to be done with the RL1 run. Because I could probably do it. I could probably still do it and, like, beat the Godskin one. I don't want to. I think I'm just going to lose my sanity. I'd much rather just do this kind of shit. Yeah. But let me show you something. I forgot to get the Site of Grace over this way, so. Fans were heard. Well, remember, you can do the Artoris flip in this game. You know that, right? You didn't know that? That you can do the Artoris flip in the game? Here, I'll show you. There's actually an upgraded version you get in the DLC. Alright, first let me show you guys what I was coming over here for anyway. And then I'll show you the Artoris flip. I don't have the stats for it, so I won't be able to do it. Because the weapons it has to go onto, I just don't have the stats for. Alright, let's see, where is it? Not there. Well, I know I didn't kill him yet. Is he? One second, I'll find him. I think it's this one. Nope, that wasn't him. Damn it! Did I get him? He should be alive. Now I feel like a dick. Come on, where are you? Oh, let me get rid of this guy. Come here. You know what I'm looking for. Yeah, I think I already got the one that's over here, unfortunately. But then I would have gotten the Site of Grace, so it feels weird that he's not. Unless that's him right there. No, that's not him. Dick. You know what, screw it, I'm gonna go do the Kaled one since I can't find this one. You know what I'm doing, Luca. Luca. I'm gonna say Luca until you tell me otherwise. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna kill these guys. Oh yeah, it's freaking hilarious. All right, so we'll go to the other one then. I do like that you know what I'm doing. And there's more than one. That's the best part. There's more than one. And you'll see Sawyer. You'll see Sawyer. I don't want to ruin it yet. Unless I fuck up and then I can't get to any of them. This one should have it though. Somebody asked me what my favorite place like aesthetically is. It's actually Kaled of all places, which sounds really fucked up. But something about like the life and death of this place just looks so fucking fascinating to me. Now, mind you, where would I fucking live? Consecrated Snowfield or Mountaintop of the Giants. I cannot live in hot places. I'd fucking die. My little sister made the. We made the joke that you get to the. The giant cup that holds the fire, and it's just me in there chilling. Back off. All right. Okay, it's to the south. Is it? Where the fuck is it? Man, I am all 7 shades of turned around because I came from a weird direction. Oh, here it is. It should be over here. No, it's not this one. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, it's right there. I was going the right way the first time. Yay, thanks for subscribing. I hope it wasn't my singing, because I'm horrible at singing. Alright, he should be here, who I'm looking for. It should be that guy right there. Alright, you ready, Sawyer? Here's what I've been trying to show you. Oh, shit! The first one I was looking for turns into a, one of the devil bears. But they're actually mimic tier. Yeah, they're actually mimic tiers that are on the surface, and they're hiding themselves as just like peasants and shit. And it's a way to get larval tiers on the surface. Yeah, the first one turns into a rune bear. I called it a devil bear, didn't I? Exactly. I'm pretty sure that's how the first person found them. Like, oh, I'm just gonna kill this. What the fuck? Anyway, well, since I have that larval tier, I can go ahead and make my other build. I'm gonna go ahead and flip back to my other build, which is my OP build. Oh. Hang on. I do got Elden Ring co-op mod running on my computer, so that's awesome. PvP Jack? No. Anyway, among the Ash of Wars, hang on, No, I hate PvP. I'll play some PvP games. I hate PvP as a whole, for the record. There are some PvP games I have dabbled with, especially on stream, like Overwatch. I've done Marvel Rivals, which is the Overwatch of Marvel that's coming out soon, and I've done some Fortnite. I've done Apex. I just end up hating it. I ended up just getting pissed off. Anyway, so we'll take this right here. No. Anyway, the Ash of War in question I'm talking about is called Lion's Cut. You do the Artoris flip. Now there's an upgraded one called Brutal Lion's Claw or something. I don't know where it's at. I should have it. Where you do 2 flips. So yeah, that's Lion's Claw. That's the Artoris flip. Anyway, we are about to respec because I want to show y'all something. So glad this game fucking has respec. R-E-S-C-P-T. I'll tell you what it means to me. Yes. Yes and no. I gotta look up the stats for the weapon I want to use so I don't have to back out of this. So you fight her, kind of. She doesn't fight. She actually never fights you. She's in a bubble the whole time you're quote unquote fighting her. And then when her second phase, which is everybody's like, oh, you're fighting her then. No, you're fighting an illusion created by her daughter. You're not fighting the real version of her. You actually never fight her. You never actually fight her. And that's for the best because the real version of her would have killed us. 22, 15, 21. Yes and no. She is Renalia. I'll answer that one in a second. She is Renalia. I don't think you can explain her any more than that, but I will. So Renalia, we're going to go full screen here in a minute for me to have this conversation because I fucking love Renalia. Anyway, I want to show you all this build real fast. Blight is cool. Blight legitimately is cool. He is a cool character. I don't like his outcome. It's very depressing. Can I go to the... I can't. Okay. You know what? We'll just do it at my favorite testing grounds. We'll just go here. Tell you what it means to me. R-E-S-C-P-T. Mikola is a god. And it's a he. Anyway, so this is the Blasphemous Blade. It is currently the most OP weapon in the game. That's how much damage I just did. 2,410. That's not even me at my most powerful. $2,892. That's with them blocking, by the way. That one did 4,000. Oh, that's not even my final form. I still got one more trick. And this is outside the shadow of the Erdtree place. The reason why that's important to mention, I'll show you. Because I actually get powered up being here. Find somebody to hit. Yeah, you get powered up being here. I'll explain that in a second. All right, you see this guy? That is Rickard's weapon. That is correct. The Blasphemous Blade. By the way, all my buffs have worn off. This is just me doing it naturally. Yep. All without all my massive buffs. You want to see what the massive buffs? Stand by. All right, I just turned on all my buffs. I think I'm missing one of them, but we'll see in a second. All right, we were doing about 8K, right? Is that good enough for you? And I could go higher. I know a way to make it even more powerful, but it's very gimmicky, and I don't like it. You're like, more gimmicky than this? Yes. There are a couple things I could throw in to make it even worse. Yes. Yes. And don't forget that attack heals me. Every time I hit somebody, I heal. Oh, can I not find it? Oh, here it is. Correct. But however, so like there are a couple gimmick talismans you can use to make it even more broken. Like this one right here, ritual sword talisman, when health is at max, which is common to actually use in this kind of build because you're constantly healing yourself. So let's go ahead and react. Let me make sure my my wondrous physic is actually correct. Okay, I had the correct one. But also, when you're saying that it does 28k, that also requires it to be triggering bleed. This is me hitting normally. Additionally, I'm actually going to take that back off because I don't like it. Is it? No. No, this is not in-game. A majority of the things I'm using, you can get mid-game, early mid-game too. Oh yeah, where you shoot that guy? Yeah, I've done it before. Let me show you what I've got that makes this end game. This is early mid-game at best. Blasphemous Blade, you got to kill Rickard. You can do that very damn early in the game because his weapon because you use a specific weapon to kill him. You get it just before the fight. You just have to upgrade it. Okay, no big deal. Fire Scorpion Talisman or Charm. Oh, somebody's trying to kill me. Hang on. That's all the way up here. There is a castle right here. This castle, Fort Lade, it's up there. You can get that at the beginning of the game if you want. This one is the only thing that's late game, and this shows up in the DLC. But technically, you can get to the DLC still mid game. But that's up to you on that one. This one, that's bonus. That, yeah, that's end game because you get it from killing Alexander. But you can get a weaker version from killing him as soon as you meet him. But I don't know why you'd want to do that. But really, you can get away with just those two. Let's take that off. That's with me taking off the two, those two. Alexander? The Great Jar Alexander? How do you not know who the Great Jar Alexander is? I gotta remember what I had there. Yeah, you said pot. Oh, I thought you said you did. My bad, my bad. Let's see here. He should be in this area now. Because I've already killed Radon in this playthrough, so he should be over here. Oh, I'll use Dark Souls terms. He's Sigmire. He's Sigmire in this. If you're going by Dark Souls terms, he is Sigmire. The final confrontation with him, because he's your friend this whole time, he wants to go out a warrior, so he challenges you to a fight, and you kill him. And then he gives you a shard of his, which is a very powerful item. Now, you can kill him when you first meet him, or the several times you meet him. But yeah, basically, he is this game's Sigmire. He should be right up here. Oh, I will show y'all one other thing that's kind of scary. So, this weapon, as long as you're holding it, doesn't have to be the weapon you're actively using, but as long as you're holding it, be on your character's back, you will get health back every time something dies near you. I'll have to take a look. Anyway, he should be around here, unless he's already moved to another location. He is not where he's supposed to be. So he's going to be up here in the volcano area. I'm not going to go hunt him down. Answer. Radon. Because unmodified Radon, unnerfed Radon was just so difficult. Oh no, the difference is like you go into Millennia, and by the time you get to her, you've already heard how bad she is. Hang on. Oh, I never finished a train of thought on something. So, I was talking about how powerful I was talking about how we never fight full power Renalia. I never explained who Renalia is. Sweet background. Oh, thank you. It's just yeah, it's just the Shadows of the Erd Tree banner. Anyway, um, Renalia. So when when the Golden Order, the Roman Empire, we'll call it, invaded the lands between, came to the lands between, the only thing that stopped them by itself was the Carlian forces. The Carlian forces was led by Renalia. The only reason the war between the Golden Order and the Carlian Order ended was because Renalia married Rodigan, the head paladin of the Golden Order. They married and had several kids. Radon, Rickard, Ronnie, those are their kids. Now, here's the important detail about this. The reason why we see Renalia the way she is because she's depressed that her husband left her. She's mentally broken. Now, why I mention all this is the Renalia that fought the Golden Order. If we had fought that Renalia, we would not have won. She is effectively the god of magic. She would have been unstoppable. We fight her little sister in the DLC, and she is probably one of the tougher bosses in the DLC. Anyway, if y'all are interested in knowing this, I do have almost all my stream stuff. Yeah, she is a god, but she is not. She's not a god like all the others are considered gods. She made herself a god. The others are born gods. She made herself one. Anyway, if you actually go through, you can actually see I have shorts for everything I do. Or not shorts, I have playlists for everything. Let's Hangouts are just my generals, but if you look, you can see my first playthrough right here, which is Elden Ring's Prisoner playthrough. There's my shorts. There's my second playthrough as a stonk. I was doing a monk build, but I stopped. I stopped doing on a Spartan one. I was learning to speedrun, and then here's this one. I will not play somebody else's videos on stream. I get hit with enough copyright stuff as it is. I get enough copyright claims as it is. That's why there's no music in my streams. I get it all the damn time, and it's fucking annoying. So sorry, no. But I'll watch it later, I promise. Well, like, no, so, like, the music I used for the longest time, like, was perfectly fine. It was DMCA free, no one cared. And then all of a sudden, like, they're like, no, we want to claim DMCA on everybody. So I have hundreds of videos where that was my opening music, and it's getting DMCA claimed. So what I'm doing is every time it asks, hey, what do you want to do about this? I'll just, like, clip out those segments. And it fucking sucks. All right, is there anything else y'all want me to show y'all on here? Oh, here's another one of the new ones. Yep. That's Scarlet Rot. Sorry, I'm popping my ankles as we're talking. All right. Well, doesn't look like anybody's got any other questions. Let's see. Is there anything else I wanted to do? Nope, I can't think of any. Oh, if you're looking for a second rapier to have fun with, this one's another interesting one. And it's very similar to a Dark Souls 2 rapier you can get. I'll show you it. I'll have to go kill the boss for it, because I don't think I have it. I know I do have it for this character, but we're going to go kill the boss for it anyway. Where is it? Ugh, I hate this. There it is. All right, here you go. This boss right here drops it. I'm just gonna go ahead and activate this. I don't need it. I have no idea what that's about. Oh, okay. I need to work on my emojis, I guess. I don't know. Maybe sometime, Spencer Spinnick. We'll see. Anyway. In here in this chest is the other rapier I was talking about. Frozen Needle. Frozen Needle is very similar to a rapier that people were suggesting in my Dark Souls 2 playthrough. It naturally does ice damage. You can't change its Ash of War, unfortunately, which is its one downside. But the good news with it is its heavy attack launches ice out, so it has a natural ranged attack to it, and it's a pretty good rapier in its own right. Yeah, it sounds like Mosab. It may have been Muhammad, because he may have said it before he dipped out of the channel. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm done with my RL1 stream. I think I'll start doing. I think I'll go ahead and do the Dark Souls 2 again. One, it'll make my little sister happy. Two, y'all wanted to see me do. Well, let's talk about that right now. While my little sister's here, not to vote. Do we want Dark Souls 2 Magic Run or Dark Souls 2 Dex Run? I was doing a bonk run last time. Dex Run means I get to use katanas. Yeah, it's her favorite one. Actually, I don't know if it's her favorite one. I just know that's the one she always gives me grief for because because I wasn't playing it. I kept putting it on the back burner just to piss her off. I think she's 26, 28. She's an adopted little sister, so I actually don't remember her age. All right, Luca's voting Dex. You want Magic? All right. I think Mosab said Magic originally. That's 2 to Magic, 1 to Dex. Split. I would love to do a Pyromancer run. The only reason I don't want to do Pyromancer is because it uses both your intelligence and faith at the same time, which is annoying. I know this is a thing in Elden Ring. I don't know if it's a thing in Dark Souls 2. Does your casting speed go off your dexterity? For those who don't know, in Elden Ring, you'll cast magic faster the higher your dexterity. I think it has a soft cap at like 60 or 80. Don't think so? Actually, I'm curious. Let me look into it. Someone is discording me. Oh, it's just that. Oh. No, there's no stat that does it. All right, so and you actually get 2 votes because you are a YouTube member now. So I'm gonna let you have 2 votes. The only person to be able to override you is Gothic, and she's not here right now, so she doesn't get to vote. She's asleep, like a pleb. No, I'm just mind broken. All right, cool. We will see how I sleep today. I don't know. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of sleep. So hypothetically, what I'll do is I'll try to get a little bit of sleep. If I can sleep, then I'll stream at my regular time. If I can't sleep, then I'll stream anyway. If I oversleep, then you won't see me at all. So we'll do a we'll do a Dex run. We'll do a Dex run. Oh, okay, we'll do the magic run. You know what? We'll do the magic run. Here's the reason we're gonna do the magic run. Is because it is so different from my bonk build. That's the reason we'll do it. I feel like that's a good reason. It is the polar opposite of a bonk build. Does that make sense to everybody? Does that sound fair? Cool. Now, I do want to show y'all, if y'all are looking for a good Souls-like game to play, I do want to bring this up to everybody because I want to bring this game up to as many people as I can. Actually, hang on, let me check to see what the free games on Epic is right now because I'm curious. All right, there's supposed to be a free game this week. What is it? There it is. Okay, I don't care about any of that. Anyway. Interesting. Anyway, the game is called Hellpoint. I know y'all probably know what Dragon Age Inquisition is. It's called Hellpoint, and it is a very good Souls-like. It is very sci-fi, but you do use melee weapons. There are guns in it, and there are casting implements in it. I'll go ahead and just load into it and show y'all it. If you're looking for a good Souls-like, I think it's like $20 now, and it's got a DLC to it that's not too... I haven't done the DLC yet. I'll probably do the DLC on stream. But it's very, like, Cthulhu sci-fi-y. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, they said when they were designing the world, they very much based it off of Dead Space, which I really enjoyed. I still have coffee. Alright, I'm going to show you two different characters. This is the one y'all saw me doing previously on stream. I just kind of bull rushed ahead. I played the remake on stream when it first came out. I fucking loved it. Like, I made a couple good shorts from it too that I'm insanely proud of, and some of them that actually created a bit of a gimmick to it. It's like, you come into this one room, there's all these spikes. I'm like, what is the point of this room? And then one of my buddies from the military goes, to be pointy. And then it just became a trend in the comics, to be pointy, to be pointy. Anyway, so this is the magic version. You get the staves. You can do that. I don't have the fully upgraded one, but you can also make a firewall. And then, of course, I have my fuck off sword. Now, there are also railguns. You can get guns in the game. I'm not going to bother pulling that up because Luca just challenged me. I feel insulted. Look at me. This is the face of being insulted. Not really. I'm not actually insulted. You don't have to worry. Should I play Helldivers? I don't know if I'd ever enjoy playing Helldivers. It's not like I have 219 hours in the game. And the only reason I'm not playing it currently is because I'm waiting for that war bond to drop this Thursday/tomorrow. Hang on, I can do one better. I don't know how I feel about Helldivers. I'm not a fan of Helldivers at all. I don't think it's a good game at all. No, I honestly, like, because I played it when it was launched, and the only reason I don't play it more consistently is because everything I want to unlock requires me to have a full squad to do because I have to run difficulty 6 or higher, and I can do difficulty 6 missions, but I'd be pulling my hair out. And now that there's actually new content, because just yesterday they dropped a shit ton of new content. So. But yeah, I do have a bunch of these set up. So I could just sit here with that going. And I have no idea where I got that. Like, somebody had made, like, the individual version, and I just overlaid the music and made duplicates. Oh, wait. For the record, I actually don't play Helldivers with controller. I'm just doing this for simplicity reason. I don't want to grab my keyboard just right now. I even got the new armor that came from watching that live stream. Wait, why am I? Oh, I pushed the wrong button. There we go. For those who don't know, there was a live stream that if you watched, you got the new like a special set of armor. Just the Gold Eagle, higher armor rating, all that good stuff. And I have almost everything unlocked. The only thing I don't have unlocked is the is all the ship modules. But that's, once again, I need the super rares. Glad I could help. I'm glad I can entertain, I should say. I love you. But yeah, no, this Thursday I will be streaming, even though Thursday's an off day. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are supposed to be my stream days. Are supposed to be my stream days. Are supposed to be my stream days. This Thursday, I'm going to be streaming Helldivers 2, because at 2 a.m., so 24 hours from now, less than, we'll be getting a new war bond, and I'll pick it up. And we'll be able to unlock everything. I unlocked some stuff. I already have 250. Oh, one of the new update stuff things they did, though, this makes me insanely happy. This sounds stupid, but it made me happy. You can't see it because I'm in the way. Let's see if I can turn out of the way for it. Hang on. Nope, okay. There you go. Now you can see it. The hand crossbow is now one-handed. The exploding hand crossbow is now one-handed. So 21 hours from now. What would 21 hours from now be for you? I'm Pacific Standard Time, so West Coast America. So anytime I say a time and it's in relation to myself, just use that as navigation. No, the reason why it's one-handed, and which means two things. One, that means if you're carrying a package like a data chunk, you can still wield your crossbow and not have to put it away, which usually you can only use SMGs for. Oh, nice, Australia. Two, and this is not as important, there's an item over here, a stratagem over here, that I actually like to take advantage of when fighting robots. Probably already passed it. Here it is. The ballistic shield. That means I can have my ballistic shield up and shoot an exploding crossbow at assholes. Yeah, I love it. Against bugs, it's not a good idea. Oh, and by the way, we finally got the anti-tank mines. They had to give it to us. When I'm playing solo, though, my preferred option is to... I'm going to go ahead and just use my mouse. My preferred option, though, is to run with the supply backpack. Anyway. I thought we had already completed this, and I was actually about to, like, shave my eyebrows or something. I don't know. All right, anyway. For an Impromptu stream, this has been pretty fun. Oof. I'm assuming, yeah, your tetanus shot. Those things suck. I would rather have a tetanus shot than a penicillin shot, which sounds stupid because penicillin you don't feel sick afterwards, but the muscle they stab it into just goes dead. I was in the Navy, had to get a penicillin shot, and I was on the top bunk. Didn't realize that I couldn't use my left leg, so I go to jump down. Whoa! I was on the ground so fucking hard. It was hilarious. For those who don't know, yes, I was in the Navy. It was just a coincidence. Like, I just felt like streaming. So don't expect me to do this. I like to stream. Sorry. I actually love doing this. I love making content. Anyway, because I probably also won't be streaming on Coffee Over Gaming anymore, just because like no one was watching it, so it's whatever. For those who don't know, I have another YouTube channel called Coffee Over Gaming. It's where I just do videos about geek stuff. Blah. Did the cheap plug I'm required as a YouTuber. All right. I really want to shave my head, but I'm not going to. Anyway, appreciate it by being here. Thanks for becoming a new subscriber, Luca, and thanks for Sawyer for becoming a new Tier 3 member. That fucking epic to me. Love it. Anyway, look forward to seeing y'all in my next stream. I'll try to stream later today. No promises. I might go ahead and stream some Helldivers 2 later today, because fuck it, why not? Just because they do have a lot of new content in its own right before the new weapons, which is a lot of fire weapons, which I'm looking forward to. Anyway, see you on the next one.